Now, given the fact that Brook was introduced as a musician that is essentially immortal with the power of the Yomi Yomi no Mi, now the thing here with Brook is that he can actually die if he takes enough damage and his body is like completely destroyed from whatever attack he took. But apart from that, he's immortal in the sense where he can't die of age. As time moves on and people get older, he's gonna be still alive because he's basically just a bunch of bones stacked up together. Now, I've always felt like there was a reason for Brook's immortality, like why Oda introduced someone in the Straw Hat with immortality. Now, I personally think Brook is gonna most likely outlive everybody in the Straw Hat and be the only one left at the end of the series. Now, I think that's the route Oda is probably going to go with Brook, with him being a storyteller that, you know, retells the legends of how the Straw Hats accomplished the impossible throughout their entire journey as a pirate crew. Eventually, they would go down as in history as the greatest pirate crew that ever exists, and one that will like revolutionize or like change the whole world. Now, the reason I say this is because I actually got the idea from an all-time favorite anime that I used to watch, and that was Gurren Lagann. If you guys know about it, it's a really great show. And in this show, there's a character in the series that was given immortality for one of the many reasons. The main reason was for him to tell the victory of a certain king and what he accomplished throughout his lifetime for years and years to come, and basically to highlight how great this king was to the upcoming generation, and possibly for eternity. Now, Oda might give Brook a similar role where he retells the story of how, a small crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, that basically consists of 10 individuals, basically turned the world upside down. The adventures of Usopp, how he gained 1,000 men, Zoro and how he became strongest swordsman, Luffy and how he became Pirate King, All Blue, Robin finding the true history, and so on and so on. Now, whether Brook is gonna die at the end of the series, I really don't know, but just like how he's alive right now and the only living one out of his former crew, the same thing may also apply or happen with him and the Straw Hat crew, with his current crew. So he's gonna live till every other Straw Hat dies, and this could be some sort of foreshadowing Oda has planned with Brook. Back in his backstory, he was the only living one in his former crew. It might be the same here. There might be a theme here with Brook where he's gonna outlive everybody he meets in his life, his family, his friends, and that's like a curse in a way. And knowing Oda, man, he could be really planning on doing that at the end of the series. And for all we know, some of the narrator quotes we hear in the story might be actually Brook's voice, and he's basically telling a story. And the final panel of One Piece might just be Brook closing the book of his adventures with the Straw Hats and singing all the legends of the Straw Hats to the next generation, which will probably get them riled up just like Roger did in his execution. I mean, he might even give Luffy's son an upstart, and if Luffy's gonna have his son, I'm not sure if Luffy's gonna have his son at the end of the series, but he might just give Luffy's son like an upstart. And looking at how crazy Oda has written things so far in advance, it really could just be him telling a story that is basically already done. The end of One Piece, is gonna be really sad. It's definitely a good thing where they succeeded and like changed the world, but it's a bad thing for Brook where he's immortal to a sense. He can't die with his comrades or like his crew, his friends, and that might just be a curse for Brook at the end of the series. But yeah, it is Pharaoh. Like the video, share, and I will see you guys later. Peace.